So it has been a minute since I have sat in front of a camera. Please excuse my appearance. I know I look like crap. I literally just got out of the shower, so that's why my hair is like still wet. But anyway, so I'm gonna try not to make this video very long. It's just kind of like a life update video. I haven't been on YouTube in about a year and a half, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while, let's just say that. It's been more than a year, and it's been a while. I have thought about coming back many times. I believe fully focusing on you and your mental health. And my mental health was my first priority. It's always my first priority. I didn't feel that it was fair to be coming on the camera and putting on a show basically and saying like, oh yeah, my life is perfect, you know, there's nothing wrong, when literally that's not even the truth. So I had to take a break. I was getting stressed and it was starting to affect me. So I took a break and now I'm back. I hope for good. I just wanted to let you guys know, I'm going to be explaining what has happened in that whole, like, year or more that I have been away from YouTube, but that has affected why I'm not on YouTube, and it is going to affect how much I upload now that I'm coming back to YouTube. But just know that I am trying to balance everything, but I have wanted to come back to YouTube because this is something that I actually enjoy. I enjoy doing vlogs and making videos. I actually enjoy this. It's kind of like a stress reliever for me, if you will. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's like a hobby. A lot of people do this for a hobby, so this is my hobby. Alright, let's just get into it. If I'm looking down, it's because I've written down literally everything that has happened since I've been off YouTube that is interesting to you guys and that you guys would want to know. There has been little things probably in the middle that, like, you know, it really doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm sure I'm not covering everything. There might have been a few things that I just can't remember. But the biggest thing, I stopped filming in 2018, of November of 2018. And March of 2019, I found out that I was pregnant with my second child, Andrew's first. And it was a huge surprise. I mean, my first pregnancy, I was 4 months late, and that was literally the only reason why I took a pregnancy test. This time, I literally found out when I was like 5 weeks pregnant that I was pregnant, because I started noticing things that I necessarily didn't notice my first pregnancy. I started noticing like just the symptoms, like nausea and fatigue and boobs hurting, like stuff like that. Like, I just started noticing things, and then obviously my period was late. So I was still at my teaching job and everything, and it was very stressful being a teacher in that setting and being pregnant. Now, with that setting, I mean, like, teaching 4 and 5 year olds while you're pregnant, it's just a lot. My pregnancy, it was just, I feel like it was just with this pregnancy. My second pregnancy it wasn't terrible, but it was completely different from my first. My first, I did not have half of the symptoms that I had with my second. I was always nauseous. I was, like, at the point where I had to, like, beg somebody to come to my room just so I wouldn't throw up all over my kids. Like, that was kind of like a wake-up call to me. I was like, why am I begging to go to the bathroom to just, like, to pee or to throw up? Like, that's just, there's something wrong with that whole situation. Like, I shouldn't be calling you begging to go to the bathroom. So, in August of 2019, I quit my teaching job. My actual last day was August 14th. It was a very hard decision for me because I love teaching. Like, I love teaching kids. I love teaching little kids. Let me rephrase that. The reason why I love teaching little kids is because of their imagination at that level. Like, it's so amazing. And when they figure something out, it's just so amazing to see that look on their face. Like, they didn't know they could do that, and you were the one that taught it to them. So I love teaching. Like, I did not want to give that up, but there was many reasons why I had to give it up. The main reason why I had to give it up was because my employer did not want to offer me a paid maternity leave. So basically, I would be going on a 6 to 8 week, depending on how long my maternity leave was, because I didn't know if I was going to have an emergency C-section or if I was just going to have a natural birth. I didn't know how long I was going to be out, but however long I was going to be out, I was not going to get paid. I was not going to have insurance. I was like, I tried everything with my employer. I tried to ask them if I could go on short-term disability. They said I had to work there 3 years to apply for short-term disability, which was dumb to me. I was just dumbfounded as to why that was, but yeah, so I tried literally everything because I did not want to give up my teaching job. I loved what I did, and I loved my kids, and I didn't want to leave my teaching job solely because of my kids. Like, that's why I didn't want to leave. But I had to leave, and I ended up leaving my teaching job for Amazon. I started working at Amazon on August 16th. So I left my job on the 14th, and I started working at Amazon on the 16th. I was very pregnant, but the reason why I picked Amazon was because they offer you medical benefits from day one. Like, you literally have to work 1 day, and you will get all the benefits. And part of these benefits was maternity leave. They were offering a 10 to 14 week maternity leave, and that was just amazing to me, that I didn't even have to be at the company for like 90 days or a year to get that kind of benefits, of maternity benefits. Like, that was just like amazing to me, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I don't care. I have to do what's best for my family. I have to do what's best for me, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now keep in mind, I did not work at Amazon for very long before I took a maternity leave. I worked for 2 days, and I went to my doctor's appointment. My schedule is Saturday through Tuesday, so I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays. I work 10-hour days. I had a doctor's appointment on that Monday, so I worked Saturday and Sunday, 10 hours, both days, pregnant, very pregnant, and it was rough. It was really rough. And when I went to my doctor's appointment, I told him, hey, my job has changed, I'm doing this and that. So he wrote recommendations for my job, or I shouldn't say that. I should say restrictions, because that's what it is. Restrictions. He wrote restrictions for my job, and I turned it into my HR. I still had to report to work on Tuesday, so I went to work. I literally worked for 40 minutes, and then HR called me to the front and said that I needed to have paperwork filled out. Long story short, I'm sure everybody doesn't really care about this, but I had some bumps in the road when trying to get to my maternity leave, because I found out that you can only get your maternity leave when you are 4 weeks from your due date. And in August, I was not 4 weeks from my due date. I was due in October of 2019. So, I had wanted to go on maternity leave in August, so that, because like at this point, I literally had nothing ready for the baby. I didn't have clothes ready. I didn't have a hospital bag ready. I think we had the crib ready, but that was literally about it. Like, nothing in the room was ready. And it was stressful to me because I was like, this baby is coming and I have nothing ready. Like, nothing is ready. So, thankfully, I was able to go on short-term disability until my 4-week, from my due date mark. But I had to start doing stress tests in like September, or non-stress tests in September. Basically what that is because I had high blood pressure. Probably because I was so stressed from, switching jobs and not knowing how I was going to pay my bills, because at first I didn't know if I was going to even get short-term disability. So I was, very stressed. So anyway, I literally, like, I had to take non-stress tests and they were just like, ugh. So I showed up to the hospital a day before my birthday, September 18th. I showed up on September 17th at the hospital to do my non-stress test. While I was there, the baby's heartbeat was very high. They needed to do like an ultrasound and everything like that. So I literally was, I went in at like 8 o'clock in the morning and I was literally like not going home. And I knew at this point, I was like, oh God, they want to check everything. I'm not going home tonight. And I was like, God, I'm going to have this baby on my birthday. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And this sucks because it's not like I had huge plans for my birthday. I mean, it was my 30th birthday, but I didn't want to be in the hospital in labor on my birthday. I don't think anybody wants that. And if you do, you're probably lying to yourself, because honestly, I don't want that. Nobody, I would think, wants to be in pain on their birthday. Like, that's just something you don't want to do on your birthday. So, they did an ultrasound, found out that oxygen wasn't getting to him through the placenta and all this. So they were like, we're going to call your doctor and see if we can induce you. At this point, I'm just like, okay, great. I already knew my doctor was going to say yes to induce me because of everything that was just going on. And 2 weeks later, he was going to plan to induce me anyway. So they came back like, yeah, your doctor said we're going to induce you. And I'm like, great, cool. They're like, you're going to have a baby by tomorrow. I'm like, cool. They're like, why are you not happy about this? And I'm like, well, it's my birthday tomorrow and nobody wants to be in the hospital on their birthday. And they were like, oh my God, that's so cute. You guys are going to have the same birthday. And I'm literally looking at this nurse like, yeah, totally cool. Totally great. So, September 18th of 2019, my beautiful baby boy was born. I'm going to insert pictures and stuff because I just, love showing him off. So you guys will be seeing him in the vlogs, and you guys will be seeing him. He's very loud. He's a wild child, but I love him. I absolutely adore him. His name is Giovanni, and he is now 7 months old. It is crazy to me that I've had a baby 7 months ago and how much has changed in that time. And it's just crazy. Like, everything that has been going on, it's just crazy. So, he was born on my birthday. We share the same birthday. I will never have a birthday ever again, and I realize that, but it's okay. It's all right. Because out of this came a beautiful blessing. He is absolutely beautiful. He is yes, he's a wild child, but he is so smart, and I just, am in awe, of how smart he is. I just, I love chunkers. But anyway, and then finally in November of 2019 was after Thanksgiving. It was November 30th. I had gone back to work at Amazon. And I have basically been at Amazon since. I didn't really know if I was planning on staying at Amazon because it was just kind of something that I did on a whim to get benefits because no other job would hire me because I was pregnant. I was obviously very pregnant, and nobody wants to just hire a very pregnant girl who's going to go on maternity leave for 8 weeks. Nobody wants to do that. But I came back to Amazon and I was like, okay, let me see if I like it, because, you know, obviously working 2 weeks pregnant, or 2 weeks, 2 days pregnant, nobody likes that. And trust me, nobody would ever like that. I didn't like it. So I started working there, and it was rough at first, especially just having a baby and being away from him for 10 hours a day is just like, and it was rough on him too. I could tell it was rough on him. So yeah. So now I am still currently at Amazon. Of course, with this whole like COVID-19 stuff that's been happening, which has just been, oh God, work has just been even more crazier. I am working so many hours. I'm picking up so much overtime. But with that being said, that's literally everything that has happened that I can think of. And I literally don't want to make this a long video, so I'm praying that it's not. By the time I edit this and everything, I'm praying it's not. But so with everything that I've told you, obviously I'm a new mom. I mean, it's been a while since I did this, so I feel like I'm a new mom. So I am going to shoot for weekly uploads. I'm not sure what days I'm going to do them. Like I said, my work week starts on a Saturday. I'm currently trying to change my shift pattern of my schedule, but we'll see what happens. And obviously I will be updating you guys on that. But I'm going to shoot for weekly vlogs because I feel like that's going to be the easiest thing for me to do. It's going to be the easiest thing for me to hit, is every week getting a vlog up. So I wouldn't be able to do daily vlogs because it's just too much. Like, the things that I have to do in a day is just too much. So you guys will probably see that. I'm planning on doing more vlogging, like just like, you know, showing you guys what I do on each day, because each day is different. Like, yes, it's sometimes the same, but it's like literally different, and just like talking to you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to just keep doing this and see what happens and what the future holds. And yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.